Hey everybody, we're back in Path of Exile. It's a continuation from last recording session. I said I was going to figure out how this June instance works. I'm not going to go over it here in this video because it's kind of complex. I could explain it to you guys. Oh, look, betrayal help. Syndicate betrayal, same thing. You want to look it up, but the idea is here you want to rank these guys up into these positions. These are different safe houses. And they rank up by executing them. So you want to execute people to get them in there. They have different rewards. You can see this guy's assembling fragments, guarding fine, armor smith equipment. And so you get different rewards based on who's in here when you kill them in the safe house. You have to gain intelligence, and you do that by putting them in prison here. So we're going to get some intelligence from him. We're getting some intelligence. And this guy's doing nothing, so we'll get him involved. Execute him, rank him up, get intelligence. These are like links, these lines here. So yellow is their underlings of whoever this boss is. Green is their friends, which means they may show up. Red is that they're willing to betray each other, something like that. So executing is important to rank them up. And the higher rank they are, which is up to 3 stars, this one only has 1 star, the better rewards they have. So, yeah. These intelligent bars, we see we got 9% here. When this fills up, then we can run the raid on the safe house for transportation department. And then I think we can get some intelligence about the headquarters here. It's complicated. We'll I kind of get it now. We'll look at it more closely if we get another one of those league events. So what were we doing? We're gonna run some maps here. Really just kind of wanted to focus on that, but this is fine. We'll just keep running it. See if we can find one here. If we don't, we don't. We'll find one eventually, and at least we'll know what we're doing. There's other league events I still have to figure out too. That was just one of the weirder ones that wasn't necessarily super intuitive, and it felt like we were working against ourselves there. So I'm glad we took the time to figure that out. Not too difficult, really, but there's definitely strategies involved and trying to capitalize on what you get out of that. I probably broke down how that works in like 2 minutes, well, probably less than 2 minutes. Where most videos that I watched were like 10 to 20 to 30 minutes long. So, if you're confused about that, if you're playing along and you're still confused, sorry. There's tons of great guy videos out there to watch. As far as that goes, kind of piece together. It's an old league event basically, and there's yeah, you guys get it. You get it. If you don't get it, drop me a comment and I'll try to help explain it. I'm taking the heat there. Taking a little bit of heat there. So a lot of lightning flying around here. What that is. Get everything we did. Oh, Einhar's in here. So let's go kill this beast. We get it? I think we did. Oh, it's still alive. We're gonna follow the Delirium. No! I didn't really want to follow the Delirium, but that's okay. It's okay. I think we're making pretty good progress here, guys. We're figuring out the game. So much depth to this game that it just takes a while. It's taking me a while. I mean, technically, all you really have to learn, though, if you're going to play the game, is the current league, which Delirium. To be honest with you, we don't have the Delirium mastered yet, by any means. But basic understanding, though, enough to get by. But you do that for a few months, and then the new league comes out and start all over. Definitely one of the better parts about this game. If you don't like something, let's just wait a couple months and something new will come. I'm not sure what the cycle is on the leagues. I think it's anywhere from a month to 3 months. It's probably contingent on how long it takes to develop or how the current league's being recepted, which is probably measured in dollars and cents in playtime. So I feel like this one's been going on quite a while, Delirium. So either it's going well, or Grinding Your Games is working on something that's taking them a while. I gotta imagine they're probably 2 cycles ahead of the development cycle. But I could be wrong about that. This could all be completed in 3 months, I don't know. Or 2 months or whatever. I'll actually get some more news on that, see when the next league is being slated for and what it's going to be. If there's any of that information out there. There might not be, too. We lose already? I think we lost. Lost. Alright. That's okay. Probably have to get a better look at what these do, too, this league here. I kind of wonder if when PoE 2 gets released, if they're just going to reset all the league stuff, like there's no more league events outside of whatever they make in PoE 2. Be interesting to see how they manage that. Well, be interesting to not die as well. That'd be interesting. Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to do a complete reset on all that stuff. In my mind, if you're going to a second game, I would think you would, even though it's the same game. Maybe that's kind of a good time to hit the reset switch on all that too, because there's a lot going on. But maybe not. I mean, they don't. There's no reason they have to do it. See what happens there. If we're still playing the game at that time, which we probably will be, realistically. Maybe not as much as we are right now, but maybe. This, thinking about it, this may be the last episode that we do a continuous recording of. We still will have PoE content on the channel, but we might break it down to like a weekly kind of thing. We talked about before, maybe every episode. If you're getting tired of hearing about that, I'm getting tired of talking about it. We gotta make a decision and make it happen. If we do switch to something else, I talked about playing Resident Evil a little bit here. There's a lot of stuff I want to play. QE is one of them. Like, still loving the game, but good to get a little bit of variety here. I know we did this one here because we're on the wharf. I guess maybe we didn't do the wharf. Let's do the wharf ascendancy trial here. But like I said, there's probably hundreds of episodes we could record if we just keep recording all the gameplay, which I still do want to record all the gameplay. I don't know, it's tricky. We could add another series on to the channel as well, but you're talking about a lot of game playing, and not that I'm against that or anything, but keeping up with 2 series has been a little, I wouldn't say difficult. I'm not like stressed or anything, but I don't know, who knows. I feel like we get in that that weird realm where we're releasing tons of content, and I don't know, maybe it's not a great thing. There is such a thing as overkill, I think. We're going after this one. Yeah, it's good. These are still pretty tough, and I got to give them credit for that they've kept these kind of scaling, even though they're not scalable things really. They're just like mazes, and the damage is still high. We'll say that. The stuff in here still does a lot of damage. Will kill you if you're not careful. I think we've reached the end. All we have to do is hit the switch. Yep. Could have one more gauntlet to go through. You do it? No, we got one more. At least one more, right? At least one more. One doesn't look too bad though. Those damage ones hurt. Like the lightning. Actually, that's how I know that the lightning damage is crushing us in this game right now. Is these lightning totems in here will they don't one-shot us, but they might as well be one-shotting us. Lightning and fire. Both those are super dangerous where frozen. Really in cold as well. It's our pitiful resistances we're running right now, which is in the negatives. Not by choice. I mean, it's just how it's working out. Ow. Gonna do one more here. Oh. I mean, at least this is somewhat. I don't want to say it's easy with the Necromancer because our zombies can run ahead and knock out some of these totems. But it definitely helps a little bit. Oh, goodness. We're okay. I think we did it. One lightning, one to go. Okay. And there's more. No. There's more. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. It was tough, but doable. Pretty big there, we didn't die. So we get to keep our effectively 2 bars of XP because we didn't die. Capture the beast for Einhar. Forgot we were doing that. Just obliterated by the lightning there. Just obliterated. We're gonna have to do something about the resistances. I don't know what, but it's pretty unmanageable at this point. See, we got negative a negative 44 for lightning. I'm sure there's probably something we could do immediately. We're kind of greedy on the rings here. We're going for. Actually, really, that's not greedy. That's just bad. That's not a good ring. Cool. But our flame dash is equipped there. We need to probably fix our boots, get another socket on our boots, get the flame dash off of there, get a better ring. And yeah, it just takes currency, which we don't really have. Currency or luck, one of the two. A little bit of both, really, if you think about it. Alright, we did that. Let's give us armor scrap. Or we're really down to 0, aren't we? Yeah, so this, actually, in saying all this, this pier here, is this the pier? Either the pier or the wharf. This is the wharf. The wharf is not a good place for us to go, because this end boss always has a ton of lightning damage, and we can't handle the lightning. A bit of lightning, a little bit of thunder. Lightning, thunder, lightning, thunder. Is that, do people remember that movie? The Rundown? With, who was that in that movie? It was The Rock, and it was, William Scott, or, what was his name? William Scott, or Scott William? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. That's a fun movie, though. If you've never seen The Rundown, I highly recommend it. I don't highly recommend it. I recommend it. Put it that way. So see, this has an implicit modifier, which is just like a free stat. Yeah. So when you're crafting gear, I guess it's probably a good idea to try to find implicit modifiers on gear. There's another one, right? Implicit modifier. That's on top of the other skills and traits that you get. Drop our currency in here. I'll put this in the one slot. Increased armor and energy shield. Gain 100 life when you lose an endurance charge. Nah, not great. We are running out of room quick here, though, with the unique. What do you get for selling a unique? That could be. Take a look. Sell this to you. Nah, it's not great, is it? Alright, we'll hang on to it. It's going to get to the point where we're either going to have to buy the Avoid the war from the pier for just a little bit here. Jungle Valley. We're gonna have to buy the unique tab, which I'm excited to do. It's one of the more expensive tabs, though. Take a look. Stash tabs. I just kind of want to see if there's anything interesting going on this week. Home. Same thing. Same event. I think. Well, no, this is not. It's not the same event I thought it was. I think this is 175 for the unique. No, it's 140. That's actually not bad. We have 435 points, but if we just wait till this weekend, we can get it for. It's not half price. I think it's like 33%. We'll save the points so we can get something fun. Something fun, like I don't know, a portal skin or something. Something. Chromatic orb. We have we don't. That's what I wanted. Probably pushing a little too hard here, but we're okay. You gotta watch out for those guys. Those guys charge up laser beams. Those guys too that throw the lightning balls there. I don't have to tell you guys. You guys know. Something just shinked off in the background. I don't know what that noise was. It's good. Yeah, I like the Jungle Valley, actually. We have died in here several times, but I feel like this is Coral Amulet. Yeah, we died in here, actually, going into this area. Sit all the pods, because, yeah, why not? 452. 452. So that might have actually been a full clear there. I know we probably missed some mobs coming up, but we can kill the boss before the time goes off. Her mask. Pick it up. This was a card round. A ton of cards here. Probably about due to trade in cards here too. There's a card stash tab too. I think that makes it easy to manage those. And to store them too. We're getting a bunch. And we've got sets to turn in. It's not like we couldn't make space if we had to, but let's see. Orb of Chance we'll take. Love to just get obliterated by a random mob here. That's us. That's complete sarcasm. Apologize for that. I do not want to get obliterated by anything. Good item here. Diamond ring. Is that what they wanted me to pick up? Pick up the superior. It's fumbling with the buttons there. Man, that's depressing. That's really depressing there. I don't know how many bars we lost from that, but yeah, there was the random mob that killed us. You gotta be high on your guard here, end game. I would say technically, this is my opinion. I don't think this is really the end game. I would say the end game is max level, and then you're micromanaging your build, microgrades. I would say this is the start of the end game. Yeah, that's my opinion though. Maybe the community feels the same way. I don't know. No idea. Yeah, the guy that took us out is over here. Chaos Orb. Yes, please. Buy my flask. Yes, please. Probably garbage, but maybe not. Was this the thing that exploded? No, this is... I'm not 100% sure on this league. I think... The way I imagine it is you get so much time to kill all these guys before they spawn up. And then when they spawn up, then you have to kill whatever's left. Which isn't too bad of a beach map. Timeless Valve Splinter, okay. Looks good because it was in red. Grace. I feel like we don't have that spell. Hello. Some stragglers there. Okay, yeah, we can exit out of here. We clawed a little bit back, but not really.
Glad you made it back.
Not really. We did get unique there. It's Coral Life Amulet. Fire resistance. If I remember right, we have to have that on. We'll check here in a second. Just for the dexterity. Really kind of up a crick in dexterity issues here. Keep Cyclone running. Distances gem seems good. Seems like a good thing to have. Maybe we'll go turn in some cards here, do something a little different this episode. Pick that up because it was superior. Timeless Valve Splinter. I don't know. I know nothing, guys. You guys knows probably more than I do. You say as much, but it's probably more. Let's see what we can do with cards. I see a few sets in there we can turn on. I wonder if that was a league, the card collecting thing. Really pushing it here on the gems. 67 maximum life, 75 cold resistance. That's a lot of cold resistance. Maybe that's better than what we got. More dexed, for sure. 20 fire resistance. Accuracy rating does nothing for us. I would say all of these other skills are better. We'll just go with that. 100 evasion rating while in low life. 31 to max health. 1 life per second. Nah. Yeah, something's going to have to give here in our inventory. We're just grabbing all the cards. We're grabbing and level these up. Where were those in that side slot there? Was that like a dexterity thing? Like if you level these up, you're going to spoil your dinner. Maybe I'll organize some of this stuff in between episodes here too. Turning these cards. Part 2, Highgate. Yeah, I think we go to Highgate. I still level 78. It's so difficult. So difficult to not die. Gem Cutter's Prisons. Okay, that's good. Oh, we got one for that? Come on. What's this guy's name? The Sunni. Cheated us. Sacrifice Fragment. That's not that great. Give us 5-link staff. What was a 6-link staff? 18% chance to block. Does our staff actually have... Yeah, it's got an implicit modifier. Same thing as this one, actually. We could try to make this a better staff. I mean, we'll try to craft and make a better staff. Because the spell damage doesn't do anything, the fire damage doesn't do anything, the critical strike doesn't do anything, maximum mana doesn't do anything, and the burning damage doesn't do anything. Those are not the traits that we want at all. It's kind of a necessity. Or perceived necessity. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. So we got 2 we can play with there. Let's lose all of our... Got 14%, it's good. How close is this to leveling? That's gonna take forever to level that, guys. Like forever. Crafting here. Let's craft. Let's start with the Highborn staff. I don't think these 2 staffs are different. Now, when I was watching a crafting guide, some of the gear will have this weird backdrop to it, and that means you can get different modifiers. In fact, let's pull up that website that talks about it. It's PoE. Crafting PoE. Game PoE. PoE Craft? PoEcraft.com? No, it's PoE Affix is what we want. I think they do the same thing, though. Yeah, PoEAffix.net. We look at two-handed staffs. Actually, let me save this bookmark here. Master mods, signature mods, shaped mods, elder mods, delve mods, base item mods, master mods, essence mods. There's tons of different mods. Actually, it looks like these repeat twice. I don't know why that is. Base item mods. So I think these are just base items. And then there's a list of different mods that we could get. There's not. Yeah, there's nothing associated with minions. Minion mods show up on gear like. Just look here real quick. I'm just avoiding maps because we're playing so bad. I just don't want to do it. What that is. 10% increased spell damage per 10 strength. That's weird. Delve mods. So delve mods have minions deal percent attack damage. Increased attack damage. So that's probably what we want is delve mod weapon. Delve modded weapon. Essence mods. Percent increased damage for minions. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Well, let's just see what happens here. So we want to upgrade it to. Well, you know what we could do? We could use an essence. We haven't used essences that much. See if there's a nice. Oddly enough, this has not quite the gem setup that we want, but are these? What's the difference between these ones and these ones? Normal items to a rare item. Normal item to a rare item with one guaranteed property. 75 and below. 75 and below. Okay, so these are weapon. They just have different. They're just different. I don't know. Don't know. Lightning damage to spells. Okay, no. Accuracy rating, no. Lightning damage and full damage to spells. We want strength. Fire resistance would be okay. Resistances would be alright. Lightning damage. Fire damage. Minions deal 50 to 56% increased damage. 75 to 84? Really? Let's just try it, see what happens. Did we just... No, 84 increased damage. Is that right? Did that just happen? Socketed melee gems. That's not great. 26 strength, so we would lose... We'd lose some strength equipping that, but... I mean, 84% increased damage. It's got to be good. Then... I don't know if this is good or not, but we're gonna roll with it and just see how it looks. We probably really won't even be able to tell, to be honest.
Glad you made it back.
Let's get rid of this one.
Stay safe.
Craft something onto it. We're gonna have to spend 3 chaos orbs probably. Chaos orbs. We can put a suffix on it. So we have 3 prefixes. We have 3 prefixes and 1 suffix. So what would we put on there? Maybe resistances. Can we put strength? We can't put strength. Go cold and lightning resist. Let's take a look at it resist. Here, defense. Cold's okay. Lightning is where we're lagging. Lightning and fire, so maybe we go lightning and fire resistant. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if our minions can we we check the damage of our minions? Offense. Miscellaneous charges. I don't know what, pressing these buttons do. Why would you want to highlight it? I don't know. Does it say how much damage these do? Not really. Got a lot of stats rolling on that though. Zombies. Let's we're gonna waste currency here. That's what we're doing, really. Wasting currency. We want to. The sockets are okay. We need to change the color though, because we need a 3 and 3. We got the 3 and 3. That's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, I think our strength should go down a little bit, but let's move everything over. I feel like maybe this is a better weapon. See, like, is there like a general damage per second? Damage per second, 233. I feel like that's actually the weapon damage, though. I don't think that's what we want. So 14%, 57% more physical damage. We equip that, what happens? Can't even see what it is. Zombie. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. It's not corrupted, so we can always change stuff around on it. It's just better. 7 Jeweler's Orbs. What happens if we put this one in? We're gonna place in the trade. We're not. Do we just? Okay. Shoo. Yeah, same amount of stuff. I thought we just nuked all of our gems there. Yeah, we'll roll with that. Sure. I think it actually is just better. Strength, 84% increased damage. See, it's always funny when you read that. You're like, well, that's double damage. It's got to be better than 10 strength. Doesn't always work out that way. Oddly. Yeah, I feel good about that. I think it was okay. What do we want to do? I guess another map, I guess. Let's try to not die this time. We'll do a wharf, even though the wharf is where the lightning damage comes from. We have lightning resist now. We have pitiful lightning resist, but we do have it. Negative 25%. Hey, how about that? I really need to find another pair of boots. We can't actually mess with these ones. We have 15 chaos orbs. Maybe we'll do that here. We'll before this episode's over. We got to summon zombies here. Try to find a pair of boots that less bad. Though our real issue is we don't have the flags up. Yeah. Why am I not summoning zombies here? Do. Out of mana, I guess. Turn off our aura. We have some more mana to work with. Well, you know what? In saying that, we're really not limited by. Like we can't cast it. Let's put that back on. Kind of silly. I suppose this would be a good time to have a mana potion or a mana flask available. You could chug it to. I don't know if they're doing more damage or not. They might be doing less. I think Cyclone costs mana, so let's kill and 6. Only 2 more. I just assume there's zombies sitting there, but okay, there we go. Good. So we probably overpaid for that weapon. It wasn't, or maybe grabbed the wrong one. I just went for something with strength and strength and 6 sockets. which is still not terrible, right? Those are the stats that we want. 6 sockets, a lot of strength. We can get minion attack damage through essences. I guess that's better. Capture the beast for Einhar, okay. One beastie back here. Here, mesh boots. I don't think that's the one we wanted. They might be okay though. Saying that. Might be better. Orbit transmutation, yeah. Titan Gauntlets. We're getting a ton of uniques here. Not complaining. Oh, still alive. How many of you guys thought we were dead there? I'm one of them, so. Be interested to see how our secondary gems are working on our offhand. As soon as I went down there, I just felt bad. I don't know how we didn't die there. Oh. Take care of this beast. Sentinel jacket, okay. Raining gear out here. Want the orb, I want the map, sure. Yeah, so the lightning damage again, right? Blink in there, almost instantly died. We might have instantly died, actually. Saying that. Got a ton of uniques. The game's trying to push our backspace out here. Oh, you like uniques, do you? Have all the uniques you would like. Forbidden Donut. Oh. Old Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. I don't know if people still watch The Simpsons nowadays. I haven't watched forever. I actually sat down and watched an episode of The Simpsons. Probably been 20 years. But I think they still make new episodes. Yeah, I just don't know if people are watching The Simpsons. Somebody's watching. I don't think they make it for 20 years if nobody was watching. Good show, too. I got nothing against The Simpsons. Where others were positioned there for us to grab. Alright, this lightning boss. We probably need to go do Einhar. You know, I think we will do that, actually. We'll go do Einhar here. Close up the episode. Sounds like fun. We haven't done that in a long time. I don't even know if he's worth doing, but I know he does give unique flasks, so that can't be terrible. Wow. I'm not even going to go back in there. We're not doing it. Can't make us go back in. Lightning damage to attack, energy shield, armor, cause monsters to flee. I don't think we want that. Second gems are supported by lesser. Nah, we don't want. No, that's no good either. It's all just terrible, guys. Let's dump all this in here. If we want to keep this. Nah. I mean, potentially we do, but kind of save on some space right now.
Be merciful, Exile.
Because we're going to hang on to this bad unique gear because, that's, I mean, I just like collecting it. I gotta know if at the end of the league, too, if we get to keep all this stuff, or... I imagine you would. Just goes into the standard league. Saying that, we don't actually know. Alright, let's go do, some Einhar. Call it an episode. Menagerie. Welcome to the Menagerie. I need auras. The depths. We should have like 5 or 6 of these to do. Got a handful. 53, 68, 57, 69. Wow, I'm in. Sure. I don't know how difficult this is going to be. It doesn't look like it is so far. Yeah, it's already over with. Has no sockets. That seems like garbage, doesn't it? A lot of fire damage, though. I'll do the 53 item one. That's where the level drops down. The more you do them, I think the crafting, the sub-crafting recipes get used up. I think we have one of those already. Oh, I'm saying that everything looks like it kept level. Yikes. So if we don't die again this episode, we have earned 1 bar of XP, I believe. We're in a bad spot right now with the game. Our gear's in a bad spot, really. Maybe we're not. We might not be playing well either. Sometimes I'm like, I am hitting flask and defensive cooldowns, but sometimes I'm like, did I actually hit anything there? Sometimes that answer is no. %25 reduced attribute requirements. You know, that's probably not terrible. Could stop having to use the dexterity deck. But in saying that, it actually is terrible. We're not going to be using it. Just obliterate this one. Increase rarity of items. I think that was the one we were wearing before. I wouldn't mind a decent flask here. Unique defensive flask. Greater mana flask. Nah, not really. Greater mana flask. Come on, game. Mana flask? Dexterity. What is this? This is a helmet. You nearby allies gain 15% increased damage. Actually, that's probably. Let's see if that's on PoE builds. 15. I think that actually does affect minions. It's called Lear Cast. Oh, that is not on the list. Not on the list. I think that does work on minions though. Well, 45. We'll just knock all these out. I don't see why not. Might as well. Level 5 Elemental Proliferation. That's got a ton of affixes on there. Modifier, alright. We're not going to equip it, but it's cool. 68 Jewel. It's too easy to kill there. 12% increased fire damage. Oh. Do another jewel though. So I think we do kind of need to switch some of that stuff around. We have that one already, and that's not very good. Another jewel at level 30, or we could do... Let's do these ones and see if that one goes away. I'm still not sure how the crafting works on this. Man, I get it, we can do it, I just don't know. Well, I'm saying that I get it. Maybe I don't get it. Like, how many stacks of this do we have? This. Does that change? Yeah, so that's level 30. I think maybe it does. Maybe it does matter. What's still alive here? What does it say? One level to socketed bow gems. Okay. That's still level 30. It's level 68 wand. Let's do it. You know, it's nice. The next time I sit down to play, this will probably be the last recording episode. Last episode in the recording session. I should have the unique stash tab. We can do something with our 500 uniques rather than just sell them. We could sell them too. I mean, it's no big deal selling them. You know, just in saying that, right? I mean, like, get that out of there. Drop that on the ground? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that's cool. You can at least drop it on the ground and pick it up later. Nah, it's terrible too. Terrible for us.
Much clutter.
I'm hoping we can pick that up and run with it. Let's drop all this in here. I wonder if the unique stash tab, if you can put the flask in there as well. Cool. Back, pick this up. Yeah, and actually, do we have room to pick that up? No, we don't. We have to put another solid item in here. Question is, can we put another item in here? I don't know. Oh no. We have reached max capacity here. Oh no, we don't actually have to. Well, I just want to pick it up though. Yeah, that's good actually. There we go. Okay, I'll mess with this stuff later. We'll get everything taken care of. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you like the video, drop us a like. If you want to see more from me, the unusual MaW, hit that subscribe button. But until then, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.